Hello there, you guys. No, this is not a reaction video if you may have thought so, but it's a story time video. Now, of course, you've seen me a lot talking about numbers in 2 or 3 videos that I did before. I was talking about multiples of 10 and that from some people's bias, multiples of 10 are just better to use, and some people have a very strange behavior that, like, if you meet that person, that whenever you're watching TV, that they would only have the volume on a multiple of 10. Like, they wouldn't even pick, like, let's say 12 or 15 or 18. Like, they would either have it at 10 or they would have it at 20. That crazy. Like, if like, it's just making you think, is 19 too quiet? Is 21 too loud? Or whatever, because it's just a number at the end. Like, as you might tell behind me, I have the air conditioner on, and right now it's at 24 degrees Celsius. I'm in Turkey right now, so it works in Celsius degrees. That would be about 75 degrees in Fahrenheit. There's a group of people that I know that would prefer to set the volume on their televisions or the temperature in their air conditioners to even numbers. Some would prefer odd numbers, but it's close to having an OCD if you're that kind of person that when you're sitting by a television, you would only set the volume to either just one certain number or like 10 or 20 and 30 and nothing else. Like, it's just crazy. So in this video, I am going to explain to you how my passion in numbers and arithmetics and all that really started. Like, of course, I talked a lot, I've done a lot of videos about it, but somehow I'm going to be looking back at this and laughing my butt off of it. Like, I'm going to be like, just like that McDonald's clown, Ronald McDonald. I'm going to be like that McDonald's clown looking at this. But yeah, in a matter that it was a blessing in disguise. So I was 6 years old when my passion in numerics and arithmetics grew so fast. And it was over 2 times, like 2 occasions that happened as such that I was punished because I didn't behave the right way. And so the first time it happened, it was in pre-kindergarten, but it wasn't at school. It was just a different therapy area. Like, you were in, I think you were dancing or singing and this and that, just getting into circles and something quite like that with a group of kids between 5 and 10 years old. I guess I was 6 at the time. And so on one day that I misbehaved, like, I had to go downstairs, there's that punishment room kind of thing. And, like in primary schools, you get that discipline thing, timeout chair or whatever, just to discipline. But I went down to that punishment room and I had to stand up and let me try and remember. There we go. Because I had to stand up by a wall and not even move, because sometimes in primary schools you get sent to the corner and you have to sit down there, or if your teacher is really harsh, then you miss out playtime and whatever. So when that happened with me, like, I was ordered to stand by a wall without even moving for 20 seconds, and I was forced to count to 20. I'm like, what the heck? Like, that then made me think, that's what if I stand there longer? Like, if I stand there for a longer time, could that still make up for my punishment? And so the number I thought of was 56. I asked the teacher that, can I count to 56 instead? Like, I was told to count to 20, but I asked her, can I count to 56? And she said yes. So I counted to 56. Then I left the punishment room. Then I got back up dancing. Wow. And the second time that happened, I was in 1st grade. And that was because I got punished because I jumped off a slide. I jumped off. And then the teacher got really mad and she told me, don't go on the slide for 60 minutes. And that was the second time I thought of a different number. in a matter of fact that if I go even longer, then that could actually be some sort of discipline. And the second time, a different number came in my mind. This time it was 83. And so I said, can it be 83 minutes this time? And the teacher said, okay. Sometimes discipline is really worth it, you know? And especially, like when you're playing in sport, basketball, football, baseball, whatever. Like you can pick your own number. You might have a lucky number. You might have a favorite number. Or you might have a favorite group of numbers, very weirdly. Like you might like a certain group of numbers that, like for example, 13 and 31 are the two numbers that I very much like. Because 13 seems like a number of magic to me. That appears to be luck. And 31 is my favorite number because in binary that represents 5 ones. And if you do a hand gesture like this, so this in binary would be 11111. That is equal to 31 in binary. So that's a cool fact. And 13 squared is 169. You switch that around, it's 961. That's 31 squared. So there you go. And so the time that I requested, like the first time when I requested, like, can I count to 56? Or can I make it 83 minutes instead of 60? Just so that it could just be more worth discipline. You know, it just motivates me to get that discipline if I were to get extra minutes of punishment or extra seconds of punishment. Or let's say if I were to be ordered to do 20 push-ups as punishment by ask my sports teacher, can I do 26 push-ups? And be like, fine, do 26 push-ups. Give me 26, dog. Whatever. Do let me know in the comments, do you have a favorite number? Or what are your favorite numbers? Is it 3? Is it 4? Or is it 10? Is it 73? What is it? Well, that's it from me for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Do leave it a like. I'll see ya